Welcome everybody to episode 6 of the Choey and Chandler's The Fun Time Super Drink Happy Hour. Welcome, Choey.
Welcome, Chandler.
Anyway, so episode 6. We heard a little episode 5. What did you think about the sound, man?
I think we're moving on up to the east side, even though I think we're on the west side. We're moving up to the east side as far as our sound goes. New mics, sound.
The sound sounded awesome.
Soundboards, is that what it's called? Soundboards?
These sound walls.
Sound wall, there you go. I knew sound something.
Yeah.
I saw the sound.
Just so you know, you go back to your favorite song, right?
Sorry,
one of your favorite songs.
Once it gets stuck in your mind, it's like on a loop.
This episode 6 will air Friday, October 28th, which is so close to Halloween then.
Oh, scary.
Yeah.
Thriller.
Hey, I gotta, there's something I had to look up right now. I want to show you this, right? I'm going to have to kind of read this. So, there's 2 of us.
Yes.
It's called a duo, right?
Yeah.
We're a comedy duo, if you think about it. I'm going to read what a comedy duo, what their textbook definition of the format is.
Okay.
You tell me who you think you are.
I'm Laurel, you're Hardy.
Well, no, it's not like that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's not like which person or anything. It says humor is often derived from an uneven relationship between 2 partners. We balance off each other, basically, right? Usually the same gender, age, or whatever.
Those are both true.
Yeah, they are. But drastically different in terms of personal or the behavior. Would you agree that we're a little different in our behavior?
Yeah, you're way more immature than I am.
And it said most of the time, one will serve as a foil to the other. One member of the duo is called the straight man, the feed, or the deadwood. They're often portrayed as a reasonable and serious person, while the other one is the funny man, banana man, or comic is portrayed as funny, less educated, and less intelligent or silly, right?
So they're
unorthodox. Who would you say you are?
I think that's more of like a old school thing, like a Laurel Hardy. Even though there was 3 of them, the 3 Stooges, Abbott Costello. You got so Costello was the goofy one.
Look how we're teaching people.
Yeah,
comedy, right?
It's an educational show.
It is an educational show. But you don't
see. So obviously, just by that right there, because you don't seem to get it, I guess we've established who's the more intelligent one and who's not there.
Yeah, I figured you would stick with that. I was like, you're the straight guy.
Well, I would hope. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that.
I also thought you'd go that way. No, but we've talked about how you sound like you're so strict, so rigid, your sound, and I sound like I'm just, laying down. I
feel like I wish I could walk around with somebody having a GoPro on me so I could see how I interact with people, because I get that. People oh, well, you like things a certain way. It's not that I like things a certain way. It's just.
I think you just have to.
Oh, maybe I am.
Hear the voice. You hear your voice, you sound.
My
more
serious,
voice.
This is Dr. Choey Tribbiani coming into you live on the Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour.
Dude, you sound like
my darling.
Is it Harvey Feinstein?
Is that what it is?
You remember the dude from he had that gruffly voice?
You know what would be cool is the Vincent Price voice, the
Thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah,
that'd be a cool one.
A very cool voice.
I would always but I always want to be able to go to a karaoke bar
and laugh like he did.
No, well, that'd be cool too. But I was going with Barry White, be like, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, my darling? Can't get enough of your love, babe.
2022 now, people will be like, Barry who?
I think he's. People know Neil Diamond for Sweet Carolina. I think they can get Barry White. People know Stevie Wonder still, right? I hope. No,
I do. You do.
Oh, that's sad. People don't know Prince. Hopefully they know Prince, not because he's died.
I thought he was. Is he no longer that simple?
Plus sign ampersand. Hashtag. I don't even know what it is. Because he's not even anything right now. He's dead.
I didn't fit it into episode 5 because I thought we had a lot going on there.
We did. That was a long.
And I didn't want to, even though that was our longest running episode, I think. It was cool. It was cool material, so I didn't want to overload it. But you listened to our episode 3 and 4, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
Obviously, our biggest knock on it was our sound.
Yeah, I sound as though I'm 40 feet away. I'm in podcast timeout.
But I feel so you coined a new word there.
There we go.
Just point.
Go away from the bike. You
You're
can't
done.
get away from the boom.
You're out of here. You sparked another memory.
You're out of the loop.
Yeah. Do you remember when I texted you? I was like, I'm doing all the sound and technical things. I'm promoting everything on social media. I was like, what do you do? And I was just messing with you, and you said you were going through stuff, and you really wanted to be like, that's it, man. You're like, you're out of the loop. I'm so tired of all your, oh my gosh, yeah.
Because
You. And I was like, I was just joking, man. We're done.
There was serious stuff happening at work, is what it was. I wasn't going through like some moment in my life, like a midlife crisis. I wasn't like trying to buy a motorcycle and like leather chaps or something like that.
I just thought it was funny. That could have been like the end of Joey and Chandler off of
That's
one
it.
little comment. We're out. We're over. But no, anyway, I felt episode 3 versus episode 4. We had a lot of great material on 3 compared to 4. I felt it was like Alanis Morissette's first 2 albums. First one was like golden. And the second one, can you even name a song off the second one? She had like 6 singles off the first one.
So I don't know that I could name the albums at all of Alanis. I know who Alanis Morissette, and I know somewhere like
Not the
Jagged Little
albums.
Pill.
Yeah, that was the first one. Because that's the one everyone knows.
But I don't even know any other. I'm sure if I hear them, I'll be like, oh yeah, Alanis Morissette.
Or maybe here's a little more relatable to you. Our episode 3 versus episode 4, and possibly now, was like The Simpsons when they were on the Tracy Ullman show. To The Simpsons later.
Yes.
Think about like how all those growing pains you go through.
Episode 4 was a little forced. I'll admit it. Not that I'm against the number 4. Love number 4 if he comes back and takes care of business on the Cowboys. Shout out Dak Prescott.
Quarterback controversy hashtag, right?
I guess you got Cooper Clutch. It's not even an educational. I'm just going to tell y'all though. I mean, it is what it is. Dak's a little bit better. No offense, Coop. No offense, Cooper.
But now that we've both agreed that we've improved our sound, at least I feel comfortable sharing it with my family now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have shared it with my kids.
Well, I mean, like,
Oh, family.
Yeah.
Oh, I shared it with my brother the other day. I told you. I think I told you.
I would also go on to say that we were a classic textbook of like what not to do, I guess. And we joked way back in episode 1, we just winging it, right? Clearly, as winging it, there were certain things we weren't aware of.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's like the echo we had the first 2 episodes, or
Yeah.
sitting too far away, or maybe not talking loud enough. Those are
We're
things.
getting there. I think episode 5. 5 is the golden. I think that's right. Isn't that? I don't even know if that's a made up thing. Episode 5 is the golden number. I'm gonna go with it. 5
Sounds
golden
like
rings. There you
Sounds
go.
like it. Sounds like it.
I think they say like year 3. Year 3 is when they talk about like people coming to their own. But I think episode 5 because we've not been doing this for a year.
I hope not year 3.
Are we in the 3rd month? I think right. We recorded August.
Technically, August, September, October. Yeah.
There we go. That's our thing. 3rd month. Now we're coming to our own.
All right. I showed you after we did episode 5. We may need to add a poll question, and I'd kind of like to do it here, this episode. So I have this game, right? We're not gonna play it now. It's not like one of my joking with Jan's thing, which I forgot to even lead into last time.
Yeah.
But so when us teachers go out, right? And I was thinking about this, like you're in this weird position in my mind because you're not a teacher, right? Like you're an administrator, and your other administrators are probably maybe not the same age as you. So there's no like you don't just go relax with them. Like we do happy hour here and there, right?
All by
You know what I'm
myself.
saying? You have to look out the window and cry.
Akon. Lonely. I'm admin lonely.
But when we go
I got
out,
no principal
right.
buddies. Okay. Sorry.
Teachers always want to talk about school. I always want to talk about school.
Yeah.
When we do Christmas parties, get your teachers and their husbands, and I feel bad for the husbands because the husbands can't
relate.
Yeah, they can't relate. They can't converse with their wives because they don't know what it's like to teach. But we'll go out, and especially summertime, and the ladies, they laugh at me because I'm always like, it's summer. Can we stop talking about school, right? But I have this game, and it's pretty simple. And all it is like, I set the time limit. Hey, for the next 10, 15, 30 minutes, whatever, right? You talk about school, drink. Right? You talk about school, drink. All I need, what I want to add a poll question for, unless you have a good idea, I need a name for this game. Like, my only thing I can think of right now is like Power Hour, but it's not an hour long. But I'd be like,
you have some messed up teachers.
because I was like, dude, if you did it for like 10 minutes, it's hard to do. It's hard to, like, if you're just hanging out as teachers, it's hard to go 10 minutes without talking, without drinking. Without talking about school, and they're like, "Oh, drink."
I think depending upon the crowd you're with, yeah. I mean, because you and I could talk about like sports and movies and everything,
Well, yeah.
not necessarily, but like when you got people that like that common thread is, and I'm hearing it right now, like as I'm talking. Okay, yeah, I feel like I am the more serious one. That's weird.
Yeah,
like that's
you hear it now.
yeah. I'm like, oh, hey. There's a lot of things that like I really just kind of roll back to like that sixth sense. Like you realize afterwards, like, oh crap, like that's me. He's dead the whole time.
You say is you off task.
Yeah, I'm on the serious.
Would you have?
I'm on the serious one that's taking us down a tangent. School times, school reflections, recess.
Recess. Okay.
Taking ourselves a special break. The specials break.
Specials. Okay.
Rotations.
I would love to be when I hang out with these teachers. Just yell out.
RTI.
RTI.
Do y'all do RTI or y'all do MTSS?
RTI.
There we go.
RTI may be the goal. I still want to do the poll question just to.
Oh yeah, we can throw it out there.
But I love
just spitball and brainstorming some ideas right there.
Yeah, we'll throw out some options.
That's how you build dendrites and make life connections.
Pick what you want, but RTI sounds just you can say RTI.
Yeah.
And then you set a timer. So like I said, I would start 5 minutes for you newbies because like it doesn't take much. And you're like, oh, drink. Anyway. All right, so now it's a little new thing I like to call teachable moments.
By Chandler Bong.
I thought you Chandler Bing.
Bing.
Bong. No, what
isn't it Mrs. Chandler Bong?
That's Mrs. Yeah.
I thought it was.
But it's Chandler Bing.
How am I supposed to know your whole like it's a made up? You have a made up moniker. You have like a.
It was Joey Tribbiani on the show. And Chandler Bing on the show.
Oh yeah.
All I did was change our first.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Anyway.
Edit line.
Teachable moments by Chandler Bing and Joey Tribbiani. All right. By the way, we're doing it in our Jack Handy SNL style.
Yeah. So anybody that doesn't know that stuff, Stuart Smalley, Jack Handy.
So here's my teachable moment, and this is more for students, right? But maybe teachers want to teach these kids this stuff. It's really important to pay attention in math, especially when we talk about money. And here's why. Not knowing the difference between a $1 bill and a $100 bill is kind of important. Would you agree?
Problematic.
Yeah. So we had a kid, I think it was last week, was passing out $100 bills.
Oh God.
Thought he was giving a kid $1 bill, right? He did it like 2 times. Turns out the money was fake, right?
I was gonna say,
but
mommy and daddy do a couple of things wrong.
But when you talk to the kid, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, what? All I'm doing is giving my friend a $1 bill. No, you're not. You're giving him $100. It was just like, if that had been real money, he thought he gave out $2 and he gave out $200. If it had been real, he got lucky it was fake or play money or whatever, and also lucky that us teachers saw it. But I mean, just not knowing. What do we always say? Knowing's half the battle. It's half the battle. It's like that's why you need to pay attention in that.
That's why you got to pat down your kids before they go to school. Parents, pat them down. Make sure they ain't got no cash money on them. No cheddar.
There's our teachable moment for the day. All right, what do you got trending that we need to know about?
Well, I don't even know. I would honestly love to talk to everybody a little bit about social media etiquette and everything else like that. Just because I do feel as though, I mean, yes, social media is a nice little avenue for people to put stuff and information out on.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, I mean, it's a lesson that you see everybody talk about, like, on
You're
TV and
stuff. About staff and stuff, right?
I'm talking about anybody.
Anyway, okay.
Staff too. But think for a second before you post the tweet, or like send the tweet or snap the picture out or put anything on Snapchat. Like, check stuff. Think about it for a second. Just because you're upset doesn't mean it's a good idea to put it all out there on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or anything else like that.
Yeah, calm down and take a breather.
Breathe. It's okay. Like, I mean, things are going to be upset. We know you're upset. You can tell your friends you're upset and your family. Sometimes it's not the best idea to put it out for the entire world to see on social media. Like, that's how things spiral out of control. Just saying.
Yeah, that was you came up with something that I didn't have. Like, we didn't even plan this, right?
Right.
But that kind of leads into one of the things I was thinking about trending. Did you ever watch Arrested Development?
No,
It's a great show, man.
he's
It's on Netflix. It's funny.
what's his name? He's a great actor though.
But Justin Bateman?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very, but he got really good around, obviously with the Hangover and stuff. Like in the 80s and 90s, he wasn't as.
Yeah.
I knew him. He was
He was an Alf. He was Alf, right?
No, he wasn't an Alf. He was in some show in the 80s, and I always forget the name. But he was in Necessary Roughness. Remember Necessary Roughness?
He was like the goober guy.
He was he was a running back.
Are you sure he wasn't an Alf? I'm gonna look it up.
He wasn't an Alf. Oh, I'll bet you your next sip.
Okay. Jason Bateman, right?
Yeah, I said Justin.
His sister is Justine.
Anyway, Arrested Development, very funny show. If you have Netflix, I would check it out. Episode 4 isn't as good because they started the show canceled. It came back for a year, and they did each episode based on like one character's point of view, and so it wasn't as good in my mind because you didn't see all the other people because that interaction made it really really funny. But anyway, in the show, they pose this question. I'm going to ask you what you think, right? Okay. If you're a therapist that is very good at analyzing stuff, or you're an analyst as well as a therapist, could I call you an anal rapist?
Well, that just seems like nobody would ever go to you.
You think it'd be scary? If people be like, no, that turns me off when you go somewhere else. This guy's not going to help me.
So he's not on Alf. He was on the Hogan Family. And
Hogan Family's the show that I always forget.
And he was on Teen Wolf 2.
I told you he wasn't on Alf.
I feel like, who was the kid on Alf? I'm going to have to Google that one now too, like so that way I can see.
I was just reading about Alf the other day. That Max Wright, the dad in Alf, said it was like his worst experience ever. And they said, I guess when they would do all the, they write the scripts.
Yeah.
On Monday, they might have like all the jokes for the characters. By Friday or whatever they would record, all the good jokes went to Alf, the puppet. And so all the actors started getting like really, really upset about it.
Why they gotta go all mad?
And then tell me if this is you, if this is you as well as me. Every Friday, 3:15, after school is like done and kids have gone home, I'm gonna tell these kids, it's the weekend, man. I don't know you. You don't exist, right? That's what I'm gonna tell as far as school goes. I don't think about school until Sunday afternoon, man. I take my break. I detach. Do you detach?
I would love to say that I do. I know I don't 100%, just because if emails come through, I feel like it's easier to kind of hit those emails every once in a while.
You also have your sporting events and stuff to go to.
And also look at it just, like if I'm doing something, exercising, doing whatever, this and that and the other, like my mind sometimes, like, so if I'm scrolling, I'm watching like iPad while I'm doing certain stuff.
Well, it's hard to completely get away from it, but I still try my best.
But I think about, not that my mind turns and like yearns to go back to work, but I sit there and think about, like, oh yeah, or that might be a good idea. So
do you do as much planning? So as teachers, obviously, I have to lesson plan for every subject, right?
Yeah.
I have to lesson plan for my small groups and interventions and things like that. Do you have to plan for meetings and trainings and schedules or what?
Yeah, I want to, because I want to make sure. I want to make sure everything's purposeful, because I want to focus on purpose and intentionality. If that's a word, I don't even know what it is.
Tattoo purposeful on your armband, by the way.
Right, just look down. My mantra right there. Purposeful and intentional, and they misspell it, so it's like initial or something like that. Yeah. Initial, purposeful and initials. Purpose initials. But what I try to do, honestly, with faculty meetings and stuff like that, is I do my best if the material, if the content that I'm going through can lend itself towards it, I try to make it almost like a lesson. So especially at secondary, you got 45 minutes minimum or more, 45, 50 minutes, whatever each class. And I try to make sure I take it through almost like a lesson.
What was the word you just made up?
Initial. I didn't make it up. I said that they misspelled the tattoo and it says purposeful initials.
Oh, no, because they were right. So one of the things I have to teach.
Earlier was the podcast timeout thing.
Well, no, I thought you blended two words together to make a new word. One of the things I have to teach in writing is sentence structure, punctuation, right?
Yeah.
And I always ask the kids, and what comes at the beginning of the sentence, and we're starting to understand capital letter. Because what goes at the end of the sentence. And everyone always wants to say period. I'm like, no, it's punctuation, not a period. Periods most of the time, but not all the time. But I was like, if you're asking a question, and so anyway, a couple weeks ago we were talking, and I was asking one as a class, and one of the girls, she showed me her sentence, and she's asking a question, but she had a period at the end. I was like, well, you're asking a question, but don't put a period at the end. I was like, what do you put at the end when you ask a question? And she's like, a questionation mark? And I was like, I kind of laughed at her. I was like, well, not at her, but I kind of laughed. And I was just like, no, you kind of blended two words together. It's a question mark. It's not an exclamation point. Those are two different things. But I just thought it was funny. She's like, questionation? And I was like, we should teach them that.
Kids do need. Oh man, like I was listening to the class the other day, and like this kid was was laughing at another kid because they capitalized the I in the wrong spot, and the kid's like, "Oh, that's so funny," because they put the I in the wrong spot. Everybody knows it's only supposed to be capitalized when it's by itself, and they're laughing, right? And I'm like, so you don't even know when you're in high school? Like, I mean, come on, guys, like step up the game. Like social media, again, back to social media and texting and all this other stuff. Kids don't ever have to actually do stuff. I wish they would just pay attention. Those squiggles aren't there to make it look like a little more fun. The squiggles are there because there's something messed up on your right.
It's an underline, man.
They're it just makes it look cooler.
It pops. Hey, last thing I'll say before we go here to take a break, because I did want to bring this up. I thought about it. One of your chapping sessions.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about staff meetings, right?
Yes.
We've been in school. We've had 7 weeks for my district, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had Labor Day weekend, so that's the only Monday we weren't at school. So we've been at school for 6 Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of 6 Mondays, 5 staff meetings. You understand? These are things that should be happening once a month, not every single week.
Did y'all do a lot of good information?
No. And that's what makes it even worse. But so we're hearing stuff that we could have been in an email, right? What's more important for me is we're brain dead, we're exhausted, right? And it's like these are things we could have done during the day or in an email instead of staying an hour and a half or whatever after school on a Monday. I go to those staff meetings and I'm not trying to do it, man, but I'm nodding out, right? And because I'm nodding out, I'm not getting everything they're wanting me to get because I literally can't stay awake.
Do you guys because God, there's only been a few faculty meetings I've ever been in my career where they're just what I would consider efficient. Like I feel like faculty meetings are like a share out session, like you're getting an information, and it almost always turns into a conversation between everybody there. And the thing is, I get you want to have questions, but sometimes faculty meetings go way longer, and I'm like, don't worry, guys, we're gonna be out of here 10. And then 45 minutes in, I'm like, what?
So you're afraid to ask questions?
Well,
I know I'm afraid.
It's not even asking. It's just people kind of chiming in. I'm like, okay, I just feel bad for the people that don't want to hear those things.
So there was my first year at the district at that school. There was a question about they were talking about the dress code.
Yeah.
And I'll explain this more when we do one of the next episodes. But we spent a lot of time talking about a dress code item, and I'm just like, "Are you really?" And I was like, "I don't need to know this." I was like, "I don't need to be here for this." But I just sit there and suffer it, man.
Right. Such is the life of a teacher.
Such is the life of the teacher. All right, Aaron, go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back and do our ending sessions.
We'll see you on the other side, guys.
Yep. I will apologize for the take 2. That's all.
I realize it's on there right now.
Yeah, I'm recording now.
So I'm having to do take 2.
Take 2.
Take 2 on what's
chapping, Choey's. Do it again. Ready?
We're coming back for take 2 of what's Chap and Choey's. So here's another thing too, is that's chapping my butt a little bit because I'm having to do a second take on this. Like I was already going with it. You just messed it up.
I was gonna cut out the first part. Now I can't cut that out.
You give me a hard time. Like, oh yeah, I edit and I do this. You know what? Now you make the talent work harder. That's what it is.
Talent, yeah.
The talent's working harder because you're not clicking on the
See all
right
the
buttons.
ideas I bring to the table.
So, anyways, what's chapping my butt this time around is misspelled words in emails. Like, I just come on now. Like, don't be lazy. There's a squiggle mark. It tells you, it highlights it for you. It says, hey, misspelled word. Shoot it. Depending upon if you're writing an email or a text on your phone, it'll autocorrect the word itself. So, like, you almost have to purposely misspell the word. Like, just use the right words. And even those homophones, the there, your. I mean, come on. Like, just in my mind, it messes me up, so I can't read through the context of the email as well, or the message, because I have to go back and reread it to figure out what it is that you meant, because you didn't spell the word the right way.
I could have sworn one of my cooperating teachers when I was doing all my student teaching stuff was like, it makes a person look uneducated when you're misspelling words or using the wrong words.
Yeah.
To the point where like the person that person sends something to you, you're kind of like, well, you don't take it seriously now, because you're like, you don't know what you're talking about. You could be knowing what you're talking about. I just don't understand it.
And so it's one of those things that does go through my mind. Are you not educated enough to know that you're messing it up? Let me help you out, but I don't want to also come across as condescending, and you'd be like, well, I already know. Then you're lazy.
We should blame cell phones. But all this texting lingo, like they letter you instead of spelling Y-O-U. It's hurting people, man.
Another like kind of like an example. This was somebody I was having a conversation with, but they said that their mind was bobbled, and so like I don't know, have a clue, and I guarantee you that's nowhere in my memory engrams anywhere.
Yeah.
What they said, because the next 30 seconds of talk, I was like, your mind isn't bobbled, your mind is boggled. And if your mind is indeed bobbled, then there's something wrong with your mind, because it shouldn't be bobbled, it should be boggled, because that's what we're doing.
Maybe they were big Friends fans and they're being like Joey.
Maybe. The point is moo.
Because the point is moo. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I think he bobbled some stuff too.
Or like the air quotes.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry.
You don't get it. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, dude.
It's very much like it's.
I was trying. It was my way of trying to like get you all riled up more, so you could be the old guy like,
let's get off my lawn.
Yeah. Are you done now?
I am. I'm no longer chapped as much.
You're no longer chapped as much. They got like Carmex and stuff.
I do. Yeah, I get some lip balm for this.
Alright, so we're gonna play the name game, right?
Okay.
And I want to explain this before we start, because I want us to obviously we're gonna be us. We're gonna have fun no matter what.
So it's not like banana, manna, fo, mama, me, mine.
No, so
not that name.
I'm gonna show you names and see if you can read the names. We'll talk about like these are names that parents have given their kids.
So you're feeling like I'm not educated enough to read.
No.
It's kind of messed up, man.
What I'm trying to get at is I'm not making fun of the parents for naming these kids these names. What I'm saying is you give us teachers and educators a lot of stress to deal with, and depending on some of these names, I'll talk about stories. Kids get older, they get bad at us, and they're just like, it's not a typical name.
Before we even start this reminds me of something. So like, you go like the state testing system and look up kids' scores.
Yeah.
There were some kids whose the parents put in hyphen, or the apostrophes.
Yeah.
And so the system, I don't know if they've updated since, it couldn't register.
Oh.
So you couldn't look at the kids, you couldn't look up their scores in the system because they had 4 commas in their name.
Like Y2K, right? When they couldn't.
Yeah.
Computers get processed zeros or whatever.
Yeah. And so I was like, I don't have a clue what your kid's score is because the way your kid's name's spelled.
So I'm going to I made a slideshow, right? And I'm going to click next, and I'm going to see if you can say the word.
Yeah.
Say the name, I should say, and then I'll spell it afterwards, if you can. For people that are listening or whatever.
Gotcha.
So obviously they're not going to see it. But first couple, I think you might get.
Imogen.
All right, so it's capital EMAGINE.
It looks like Imagine, but instead of Imagine with an I, it's Imagine with an
It is Imagine. Cheers. Well, we gotta get the sound effect on.
Oh man. So it's not Imogen, it's Imagine.
It's Imagine.
So it's misspelled.
That's not. It's just spelled
It is.
uniquely.
I feel like like if you were doing like a slideshow, like I'd be like, you put the wrong capital. So is this emotion?
It's capital IMOTION.
Not emotion, but
It's
emotion.
Yeah. Emotion. 2 for 2.
Oh my! Hopefully this isn't a name of your school.
No, I have
You
I have Medicaid with this name, and so those at home, it's capital ORANGEJELLO.
It's orange jello, but I'm sure it's probably like orangelo. Oh,
Orangelo.
3 for 3. You're joking. Lemon jello? Lemangelo? But it's like spelled lemon jello.
It is lemon jello. This is Lemangelo.
This is green jello.
It is spelled green jello, but it's not called green jello.
Gringelo?
Garangelo.
You're right. All right.
Garangelo.
Oh, it's like an algebra problem right there. La minus A, so it would be Leia. Leia?
No.
Leia.
It's capital LA-A, so it is Ladasha.
So I'm pronouncing the actual like.
You have to. Yeah.
So it's not a hyphen; it's a dash.
Yeah.
La
La
dash.
hyphena. That'd be kind of cool. Remember? Speaking of, remember?
I feel bad for
I
that
don't
kid.
remember the coach we had in high school.
It's like la minus A.
Whenever we
Solve
talking
for the
about
problem.
the lady that named her kid Famali.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that story?
Yeah.
It's like it's just female. We pronounce it differently. I have a personal story with this. With this word right here.
Amanye. Amanye?
You are right. Well, I'm sorry. Technically, you're right. Okay. I had a girl, 7th to 8th grade. It was middle school, and all I know is when you're in middle school, they got more of that hormones, so more of the attitude.
Yeah.
I called her Amanye. She didn't cuss me out. She started yelling at me. She's like, "My name's Amaye," and me being the sarcastic guy I am.
There's an N in it.
And when you're yelling at me, I'm like, why is there an N in the middle of your name then? But like, if your name's Amaye, there shouldn't be an N in it. You need to go yell at your parents. Don't yell at me. Because I'm going to tell you what, the rest of your life, people are going to be calling you Amanye. Because that's how it's spelled.
That's like one of those, like the silent G for Nat.
Yeah, it's like,
Why throw it in there?
they need, like, those kind of kids need to have something pinned to their shirt saying, that this is how my name is said.
Oh, what?
I said this name wrong so many times when I in summer school one year.
Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that right. It's essentially what it is.
You are so... I don't think you could even be more wrong, man. You are... E. Daliz. Y-D-A-L-I-Z. I kept calling her E. Like, I understood that Y is like an E sound.
Yeah.
Because she would, like, say it's E. But I kept thinking it was E. Dallas. And she was like, E is E. Daliz, right? And she would get so mad that at some point, I just started pointing at her. Like, in summer school, I was just like, hey, you.
Hey, you.
Because I was like, I don't want to get yelled at anymore by you. Because clearly I have a hard time saying your name. I'm sorry about that. But when you have these new unique names, man, it happens, man.
Yeah.
I think you know this name.
I would love to say zany,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
why is there an asterisk?
Okay, the reason there's an asterisk there is because I want to remind myself to tell you a story.
Oh, okay, because I was like, they spelled it with an asterisk just because it's like a silent asterisk.
Yeah. So did you only do PE? Did you ever do sub?
Special education as well.
So you were in classrooms though too, right?
I did subbing. That's where
passing out papers and stuff.
Yeah, that's where the story from the cycle came through.
Now, so you pass out papers. Not every kid's handwriting is very neat.
Yeah.
Right? Her Y looked like an X. So I was yelling out like Xanax, Xanax. Who's like? I'm just yelling like Lee, Chris, Chad, come get your paper right now. Like Xanax, and in my head I'm thinking, first off, that's not how you spell Xanax. Z-A-N-E-X. And second, I was like, man, your parents hate you if they named you Xanax. She's like, my name's Zany. And I'm like, You need to write neater.
This is a handwriting problem. This is about me.
You need to write neater.
Absidy.
Had some absidies before?
I've just heard of it, and I'm like, I feel
You
bad.
haven't seen the ABCDEs?
I
I
haven't.
can put it on you. You seen the S-Pens?
No, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. The Espen thing, and I'm like, that's...
I always did that as a joke. It was funny. S-Pen. All right, good luck on this one.
JKMNO.
JKMNO.
Jack. Something's got to be silent there. Jim.
What letter is missing?
L.
You're in the alphabet. What letter is missing?
L.
So there's no.
Are you serious right now?
That is Noel. That's how some people are saying Noel now. JKMNO. There's no L in the name, so it's Noel.
That child's gonna have a hard time getting a job.
They're also not gonna have really any idea what like vowels are. I don't understand phonics. This is actually in these names like this, and why us teachers have trouble teaching kids phonics, because you're naming your kid.
For
So,
those out in
not
listening
what you
land,
say.
the name is JKMNO, but it's supposed to be Noel. I mean, they named their kid like a riddle.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was.
It's like,
Like
solve this.
that's gonna be probably that's gonna be a therapist right there. Like somebody's gonna like with that name, that's gonna be on a lot of people's therapy bills. Like
All right, so this last unit is more. It's not a name game. It's not like, hey, guess what this name is. It's like, let's have a discussion. Julio and Julian, right?
could be Julio and Julian though.
Right, but what I'm saying, it could be Julio and Julian. Like, why is one Julio? Why is this Julio, and why is this like
That's
Julian? And,
That's just like so. Jim, giraffe, spelled with a G, right?
yeah.
But then you take the G and you put it in front of like other words, and it's get you the Gus sound.
Because it's all about what the vowel that follows it. But both those names, Julio, Julio, so there's a U after the J.
Yeah.
And then Julian is still Ju. It's just some people say it's Julian. I haven't met a Julian, but I know that exists. But like to me, it's like, why is this Julio and why is this Julian? Why is like you could flip it.
There's got to be some sort of rule of the G thing.
Like, think
so,
about-
so like G, gave, get, give, GI. Giraffe is GI, but it's giraffe, and you go.
But it's IR. So there's phonics like that.
That's
The
stupid.
I is what they would call it. It's an R controlled vowel. The R changes the sound. Like anytime there's an R after like an A or any of the vowels, it controls the sound. So that's probably why giraffe is giraffe and not giraffe or whatever, you know.
But then the R is like being a bully and messing with the G too.
Yeah, you should. There's something called a oh my
That's
God.
good stupid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with that.
That's good stupid. You should write your own book.
I will. The English language sucks. Like there's no real rhyme or reason. You're like, you know what I feel like doing? We're just gonna make it like that.
You know, I hope you write that book and you spell rhyme RIME.
I should. Okay, so roll it out with this, because we speak what a predominant language in America is what,
English. Right, as for now.
which comes from England, right?
Yeah, but actually our English is from all these different
But if you
languages.
take when you cook and you season something, you put the various spices and what
seasonings,
herbs.
herbs. Oh, and not herbs.
But over in England, they use herbs.
Yeah.
The language that which they gave us, they pronounce the H, and we don't.
Yeah, because no, what I'm saying is,
I think that could be like a whole chat. That's like another whole chapter in my butt segment right there.
My butt.
So I don't have the button on me.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, it was like my butt. I was like, what do you mean? You're chapping, chowies.
Yeah, that.
No. Our English language. Now you're making me teach. I remember learning this in college. We pick words.
Would be horrible, right? That we like teach in the
We
teachers.
pick words from all over the place, man. Like we got.
Well, no, I
French
realize
words,
that,
you know, we
but-
got Italy. You
Like
know what's
French
cool
fries,
about,
right? French fries is a French word.
Yeah, exactly. No, but what's cool about like all the Romance languages, like Spanish, French, Italian, they're very similar. They're similar, and they call them
Yeah.
Romance because of all the similarities, right?
They come from Roman, right?
Yeah, from when Rome expanded, but
Yeah.
our language isn't like Romance, and a lot of those countries have that masculine, feminine pronouns and
Yeah.
stuff. We don't, so they get confused when they have to speak English.
So are you saying like English language is gender confused?
I just think we just take
We're
our
non-binary.
words. We just take words wherever we want to use them. We're like, yeah, we'll use this. It's not which American thing. Man.
I'm just saying, like why does it? It makes no sense to me when you roll through like the English language and there's certain things that you're like, well, like thought. Okay, thought. In my mind, THOUT, maybe like thought, but there's like GH in there too. Though,
yeah.
THOU. I'm good with that. You start drive through. Like, drive through here. Let's make it cute. THRU. Makes sense. Not THROUGH. Like, are the letters there just in case somebody gets lazy and it's like, sub in.
Now we just make fun of it because now you make me think of rough.
Yeah.
Like ROUGH, and now that sounds like an F instead of a silence.
Rough, ROUGH. Tough, TOUGH. Though, THOUGH. So you're telling me that H is such a bossy little letter that when you throw an H in it, instead of it being tough, it's though. Because it's not though.
I feel like this segment needed a compass for all the directions we took.
And I'm like, I didn't make the English language. No, we're the same age. I wasn't around for this.
It's a good thing that at least one person likes us in Germany, because all the others are gonna be like, hey, what the hell with you? You hate the English language?
We might have lost our. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, hey, for our German, Prost. Sorry, that's a late throw in there. My bad. We're not even drinking Oktoberfest.
We gotta cheers them all the time. You're right. All right, before we go, again, plug in the social media. Please continue to listen to our podcast, the Choey and Jandlers, the Fun Time
Super Terrific Happy Hour.
Man, I lose my voice. I'm trying to say that. Follow us on Instagram, Choey and Jan. That's CHOEY, the letter N, JAN.
Or follow us on Twitter at Choey and Jandler with the at Choey and Jan, spelled CHOEYNJAN.
We're also on Facebook, and here coming soon, we'll start putting little digital shorts, little animated stories of us or whatever on TikTok and YouTube just to get more of a following. All right, until next time, peace.